How good to say?
I'm Erin and this is Danny, and the littlest member of our family river. We have spent 2022 travelling and exploring some of the best spots Australia has to offer. Follow along this year as we continue to explore this amazing country.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we just pulled up to our campsite for the weekend. We're just doing a quick little weekend trip away. We're at Flanagans Reserve, so it's actually quite a big area. There's a lot of places to pick. You basically just drive around, pick wherever you want. So we picked this little spot here. It's quite a good little spot. You can have a good little view of the creek running past. Seems like a pretty nice little area. So all the sites are unpowered and it's only $30 a night. So not too bad really. And also there's showers and toilets, but you do have to pay for the showers. So it's like a coin donation or something like that. The first things first, pull out the old awning. Super handy this awning. Really liking it. Unzip it, swing it around, hook it on, and we're done. I've got this little carabiner clip, and what I do is I clip it onto here on the front and it goes through that little hole there in the front, and you pull this tight. That's it, done. It's really handy when you pull up on sites and you quickly need some shade, you know, especially when you've got kids in that. You can just whip this out and they can hang out under here while you set up the rest of your camp.
So now we're all set up, we're heading straight down to that creek for a quick cool off.
It's quite muggy today, so it's going to be nice to go for a little bit of dip. Flowing pretty fast through here. So I guess you want to be careful that you don't get washed down, but I'm sure it's not too strong. It's a super hot muggy day and the water's like completely the opposite. It's like super icy cold.
It's so nice.
Pretty nice though, you know, really refreshing. It's like having an ice bath. Cold.
And like it's so strong.
Yeah. So as I was saying before, you gotta be careful you don't get washed down. We're sitting here looking, there's like a little kid walking out, halfway out, and he fell over and started getting washed down. And everyone was panicking and his parents had to come grab him. So yeah, luckily they got him out, but that's the thing, you gotta be careful, eh? That was so nice though, eh?
Amazing.
I'm
actually so happy.
That was great though. It's really enjoyable, you know, to end the week. Just going to be able to relax near the creek and sit in the nice cold water. Listen to the water run past. Quite a nice little spot really. It's only like an hour and a half drive from the Gold Coast. So as we explained before, we got rid of the caravan. Now we're just camping in the tent in the back of the ute. So I've got my big 24-volt power systems in the back of the ute, so I can run induction cooktops, air fryers, whatever I want. Also I've got the fridge in there. But we need something to have in the tent. But luckily EcoFlow contacted us and let us try out this River 2 unit. So this is a little 20 amp hour power system. It runs on lithium phosphate batteries. So lithium phosphate battery cells are really good because they can last 2,000 or 3,000 cycles, which is a lot more than other cell types can. So really good cells in them. So the main reason I wanted a little power system running in the tent was because we need to plug a fan in and charge our phones and stuff overnight. But this little unit does the trick beautifully because it has a 12-volt socket here. Also has a 240 outlet to plug any chargers you have in or laptops or anything you can charge with it. So you've got USB-A, USB-C ports here as well. And it's got a display that shows you like your battery percentage and everything like that. And it also comes with a 12 volt socket charger. So this plugs into the back of the unit. You can plug it into your 12 volt socket in your car and charge it as you're driving. And also a regular 240 socket. So you can plug into your wall and charges that within an hour. So it charges quite fast. So EcoFlow also sells solar panels for these. So one this size, you probably only need a 110 watt panel, and it's like those folding panels for it. But you can also use your own panels if you want. You just need to get an adapter that these little XT60 to a MC4 or Anderson plug. So it's pretty nice and easy and light to carry around too. It's got this nice carry handle, only weighs like 3.5 kilos, so very compact, easy just to chuck in your car or pull out, put in the tent. Not bad, pretty happy with it. So these actually have a very good warranty too. It's like a 5-year warranty. So if you're in the market for a little power system for those little quick weekend trip getaways, this would be a really good unit for the job. So I'll leave a link in the description. You can check that out if you want to know more details on this device. So we got a lot of afternoon sun coming in, but these King's awnings always have these walls you can zip on. Show you. So we got the sun coming in from over that direction. We put this awning wall up here, and you can just peg the bottom on. It just zips on the top, and that gives us all like a nice shade from the afternoon sun. So we can do our cooking stuff. So what are we cooking tonight, chicken?
So we're just making a quick pasta tonight. I couldn't be bothered anything more complex. So just basically pasta and pasta sauce and some cheese. Done.
Yeah, you got the old induction cooker out. So that'll boil it up pretty quick.
Sorry, it looks like I forgot the camera.
It's alright. Fogging up the lens, that's all good. It's a pretty big pot of water, boils up pretty quickly in the induction. Right, that's the pasta done. Now we just got this sauce in there, so we've just got basically like a pasta sauce with some lentils mixed through. Very basic.
So we're actually going to Fraser Island next week, so we will have to pick up a second induction cooktop before then, because it is a bit annoying only having the one at the moment and having to do like everything separately. But so so for next week we'll have the two. Yeah,
that's the whole reason I wanted to set such a big powerful system in here, so we could have two induction
running
cooktops
at the same time.
Yeah. Final touch, just a bit of cheese on top. So just just a basic pasta. Very simple and easy. And we can sit back and have a feed.
And then have a fire and relax.
Yeah, set the fire going. That'd be good. So dinner's done. This is how we do the dishes in the back of the ute here. So we just have these little collapsible tubs, so they just fold up. They got silicone around the side. Yeah, so washing one side, dry on this side. Easy done. Time to get this fire started. How good is this? You can't really beat, chilling out around the fire in the afternoon with a drink and mountain views and a creek flying past. Great. So we're put up in a spot here that's no gum trees above it, because it's not recommended to camp under gum trees ever, because they're known as the widow makers, because the branches quite often fall off, crush people's cars and everything. So you definitely don't want to be camping a tent under one of them. Just a quick tip.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers.
Cheers to you too. Cheers, buddy. How bloody great is this? Daddy forgot to pack our actual lights. So good thing River came prepared, hey buddy, with these ones. You're prepared since Daddy forgot the other ones, hey?
We need one more light for Daddy.
Oh, Daddy doesn't get one.
Right, so I'm just going to check this before I go to bed. What do we got here? It's in at 85%. So we'll see in the morning how much battery the fridge uses. So this is a new fridge I got. It's a Glacio 35 litre. Good morning. It's not a very sunny day, it's a bit overcast this morning, you can see. Checking out the battery percentage here. So I'll spend. So what do we got? 83%. That means overnight I only use 3% of the battery, so pretty good really. It means I could run this fridge for like a very long time off this battery without having even charged. But yeah, so it's actually a bit more efficient than the other smaller fridge I had. That's good. So I was about to make a smoothie, so I thought may as well test out this EcoFlow unit, see how well it handles the 1000-watt blender. Well, even though it says 1000 watts, generally they don't actually pull that. It just means they can pull up to 1000 watts. So most of the time you're probably only going to use less than half that. So they're saying being a peak of 600 watts should be able to do it, hopefully. So we'll plug it in. That's how you turn it on, push the button, we'll plug it in here. See how she goes. Okay, to turn it on, you just push this little AC button here. That starts up the inverter. Gonna stop that. Need to put more water in here, it's a bit thick. Alright, I'll put some more water in, so we'll start her up again. That's better. So pulling 310 watts. I'll turn it off now. Yep, so that actually worked quite well. So that did a pretty good job actually. So the reason it stops and starts, not actually because of the inverter, it's just because of what the blender does. So it allows the stuff to sink to the bottom and it turns on again. But I had no problems running it, so pretty impressive really for this little unit, be able to do that. So this is how I use it in the tent. Basically you can plug our phones here, see them on top for charge, and I run this little fan on the 12-watt socket here. So you can just turn the unit on, obviously turn on your DC out, and then there you go, run a little fan. So it's an oscillating fan, keeps us pretty cool in hot nights, you know. Alright, so that's the end of another video. We're all packed up and ready to go. Just a quick short little trip this one, but it's still a good one. Pretty surprised by how good this spot actually is. Because I've actually been to other places around this area, but hadn't been to this spot before, so quite like it. I'd definitely recommend it. Cool. Cheers guys, catch you in the next one.